Pozdrav Sokolovi, dobrodošli u sljedeći klipić. Evo, kao što znate, nastavljamo dalje sa Crimes and Punishments by Sherlock Holmes. Idemo na continue i hvala na podršci zbog prvog dela. Znači, da vidimo koliko ćemo u sljedećem delu da dobijemo pregleda. Opa. Znači, igramo još uvijek The Fate of Black Peter. Pokušat ću da ovaj deo bude malo kraći. 40 minuta je mnogo. Ajde, pronađemo ubicu. Kao što znate, zadnji put uhapsili smo jednog maloga. Potom je zato što smo našli kod mrtvog tela neku knjigicu gdje je pisalo JHN, ja mislim je pisalo, to su ti bili inicijali, kao što se zvao mali, jebi ga, sam zaboravio kako se zove mali, ali njegovo ime isto je kao John, Henrik, bla bla bla, nešto nije. Ja mislim da je tako bilo. Da imamo što je kaže.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes.
Good morning, Mr.
Sada
Holmes.
smo
Can I help you?
u police stationu.
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Mr. Holmes?
These are the suspect's belongings.
Vidite,
The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
to je ta knjiga o čemu sam ja pričao. Koja piše napred, znači na koži piše JHN. Ovo su neki brojevi. Znači, ja mislim da ovo brojevi, jebi ga. Ovo su skraćenice imena, a brojevi, pošto ovdje je nevjerojatno da ste imali broj telefona, su ovo neke
These
šifre.
abbreviations mean something, but what?
Onda imamo ovdje prsten. I u prstenu piše ovako. From Air Dawson to my friend and partner. 1883. Znači, Rose Dawson, kako se zvala ta žena. Dobro. Onda
A
imamo
handkerchief
maramicu.
with the initials JHN.
Eto. I u knjizi i ovdje piše
A
GFN.
pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Aha, sa tim je otvorio vrata tamo. Znači, probio je vrata, dobro. Čekaj, nisam završio. Ima nešto ovdje što ja nisam vidio možda, a?
From R. Dawson. To my friend.
Vidio, znači svaki deo u igri moramo
1883. Dawson.
da pročitamo i da kliknemo sa mišem.
Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Tu ne mogu uzem pušku. Scotland Yard, Woodman's Lee, tu smo našli mrtvoga, Baker Street nismo još bili. Dobro, ovo smo pročitali. Dobro. Znači unutra. Ništa. Onda mogu ovdje nešto da pročitam. Čekaj, polako.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Dobro.
These abbreviations mean something, but what? These abbreviations mean...
Ne znam šta je, zato ne mogu da nastavim dobro. Ajmo, idemo, što brže to bolje. Cak. Gdje je ovaj mali rad?
Locked.
Mr. Holmes?
Što je ovdje dole? Kad uđem tu dole? Aha, gledajte ovo. Pa ako te mazalo, to vremena je bilo u policijskoj stanici, je bilo kako se kaže? Ekskomunacija mrtvih, ili tako? Ja sam pogrešio sad, ne znam nije više. Oh, pogodili smo. Možda da ga bijemo, da ga vežemo. A ovo je za svetlo. Ja rekao da ga bijem.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan. The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
Kako je probao da laže i uvatili smo ga da laže, ne? Uspjeli smo sve da završimo u njemu.
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of
sam da je jakna
exceptional
njegovog
wealth
oca.
could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Wow.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please let me...
The break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Aha, okej, dobro. Znači malo smo bliži, da vidimo šta imamo još. Nije loša igrica, sviđa mi se. Idemo u Woodmansley, ljudi, idemo nazad da vidimo šta je tamo, šta se dešava. Driving the book. Znači, spajanje ovdje. Moramo nešto da probamo. Marijuana. Evo nas. Da, to smo i zadnji put gledali, mislim da ne mogu
These
ništa.
footprints appear to be quite large.
Ovaj visi ovdje još uvijek, svaka vam čast.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884.
Aha.
Peter Carey was her
I
captain.
vidiš? Aha. A prsten je bio 1883. Taman pa spada između ovih godina ovdje.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Nisam ga studirao još cijeloga.
This wooden handle is plain and
Plain
solid.
and solid.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did
Znači,
not
treba da se
succeed.
odbrani, dobro. Znao sam nešto zaboravio. Evo, sad smo završili. To smo završili ovo leš. Da, evo ga. Čim ovdje uđe unutra, znači završili smo leš. Evo ga je nož. Dobro. Nisam nešto možda... Nisam. Gospođo. Dobar dan, gospođo. Jeste li mi dobro?
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Jo, baš te briga.
Who could do such a thing?
Aha, neće da priča sa mnom, vidi.
Poor husband.
Dobro. Ispričavam se, gospođo. Dvoje ljudi je ovdje bilo. Ali čekajte, zašto mi ovdje šalje... Je već misija... Aha, nestalo je. O, okej, ono je nestalo. Znači ovdje smo završili, ljudi. Idemo dalje. Idemo Scotland Yard nazad. Ali ja mislim moram onu knjigu da pročitam.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Nova pitanja, molim te. Sea knife.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body.
Carey's body.
Tell me, Mr.
Tell me,
Nelligan,
Mr. Nelligan.
did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Ne, opet u glavi ono. Aha, bingo. We need to find out whether an unskilled and untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill but fully piercing body. Dobro. Znači da pronađemo kako je mogao neko ko ne zna da radi sa harpunom, da ubije nekoga sa harpunom.
I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Watson will be glad to help with preparing for a harpoon throwing experiment. Dobro. Dale dole. Mr. Watson je kući, Baker Street. Idemo. Idemo doma. Continue. Da vidimo.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful. A map of London and the surrounding area.
Evo ga, sad imamo.
A spot of whaling, Watson? Would you care to
Care
take
the
part?
part of...
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment then? Is something bothering you?
The
Što duže
sailor's
igram
knife,
igricu, ljudi,
Watson. Why was it on the floor?
što više želim da
Clearly
igram.
attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Aha, znači uzet ćemo mrtvaca. Dobro. Znači... O, Bože dragi.
I need to take a harpoon with me.
Aha, moramo harpun, dobro. Idemo u Woodman's Lee, moramo. Idemo po onaj harpun da uzmemo. I onda idemo tamo. O, Bože dragi. Znači sam stvarno mislio da sam uvatio već onoga ubicu, ali nije, vidiš. Nema veze. Znači mora da pronađemo ljudi ubicu. Ja sam to shvatio. Evo, uzeli smo jedno harpun smo uzeli jedan. Sad idemo na Breaker Street. Ne Breaker Street. Butchera idemo, kod Butchera. Tako. Da vidimo, koliko jak mora da budeš da bi ga ubio.
I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment.
Aha, sad će da
The
isprovodimo
challenge
eksperiment.
of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test. The harpoon
bato,
struck the body
nisam loš, a?
with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
Brate, što mrazim ovako. Fuck. Nisam pogodio. Opa, bato.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Znači, teško se baca.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Plati, Watson, ne plati prije. Evo ovako. Znao sam. Experiment, pin on the wall. The requires greater strength that the average man to be able to pierce a man's chest a harpoon on all the way throughout the wall. A degree of skill would most likely be necessary. Two men in cooperation might achieve the same result. There is a remote possibility that an unskilled and untrained man could manage to pin Peta carry to wall with a harpoon. Dobro, znači moguće je bilo da ubije nekog. Ako ovdje zajebem najboss. Idemo kući. Pa da vidimo što je. Ovako, da vidimo. Sad me interesuje ona knjiga zbog prstena. Eto. Kad bi to sa prstenom uspio da reši, ja mislim da bi mogao da idem kod onoga retarda maloga da ga pitam. Ili da mu kažem odakle postoji. O, prijatno.
Good
Tea time.
gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Sam i ovdje neki. Aha. Vidiš. Ha! Gledajte ovo, 1883. Pa to tražimo cijelo vrijeme. A koji sam ja retard, 84. Ne, 83. Evo ga. Jebeš budalu. Jebeš budalu. Dawson Nelligan Investment Fund bankrupt. Nelligan missing. Oh. Aha, znači Davison i Nelligan su bili partneri. I Nelligan je nesto. Has declared bank rook petici. Bank rook petici. Aha. Rook petici. Ma nema kako se ispriča. As a result of heavy losses in the loan portfolio has been accordingly been assigned for liquidation.
Here it is. Now
Saznali
I
smo,
begin to
saznali.
understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Dobro, dobro, idemo, ajde. Scotland Yard. Ajde, mali. Ajmo, ljudi. Idemo još to da ispitamo. Sad me kopka me sa čime, ili kakav kontakt on ima sa ubicom, vidiš. Mr. Holmes. Evo ga. Moj si. Pričaj.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believed that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Aha. Kačing, sam shvatio nešto, shiplog. Ovo moramo da nađemo. Ovo mora da nađemo, shiplog. Hoćemo na shiplog, ajmo. To je, znam šta je to. Morat će na Woodman's Lee, idemo u cabin da nađemo log. Kako brzo prođe vreme, ljudi, već je pola sata zbrisalo. Rekao sam će biti kraće, ali ne vredi. Ajmo da vidimo to, da shvatimo neke stvari.
Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
Ali to je logbook ili nije? Ti mater.
1883. That's the one I need.
Hvala
This
Bogu.
is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Sea Unicorn crew list. Peter Carney, Master, Charles Ellison, Henry Joe, James Lanchester, Patrick Kearns, Pablo Conventrao, Ned Land, Joseph Walker, John York, Richard Lang, Sailor, Simon Weeks, Isaac Page, Will Wright, Benjamin Tinsley, Matthew Granger, Ralph Talbot, Seth Fowler, Roger Fowler, Thomas Lawrence, Sue Pattinson, Henry Shepard.
Log notes for June. Nothing unusual.
Just my 2 more ships inside. Ok. A ovo su gradi. Kako ide brod. Wednesday. To je morao pre da se unese, to znam.
Log notes for July. Nothing special.
York got sick. Moderate.
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
To je to, prijatelju. Wiggins might help to find the crew of the Sea Unicorn. He should be somewhere at the Baker Street. Dobro. Treba pronađemo to. Dobro. Znači idemo u Baker Street i tu ćemo da završimo. Znači za danas. Znači, ako vam se sviđa, mislim početak je bio onako malo euforičan, kako se kaže, malo više akcija, ali sad je više istraživanje. Ko voli ovo?
Something new, Watson. I have the list of
opet na
sailors
Watson.
who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father.
Interesantno.
I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard,
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
and who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean
Okay.
young Wiggins and his gang.
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
Okay.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
So, i to je to. Znači, sljedeću epizodu, ljudi, ići ćemo da pronađemo mali gang neki koji će isponirati ljude ove koji su bili s nama na brodu. Ništa. Volim vas, Aco, i vidimo se u sljedećem klipu. Ekipa, hvala na podršci, hvala što ste pogledali klip i naravno, kao i svako što kaže od nas, like, share, subscribe. I ovdje imate naravno moj kanal, YouTube kanal, moj Twitch account, možda će biti po neki put neki streamić na engleskom, na nemačkom. Inače, šta da vam kažem, imate moj Facebook, imate i moj Instagram, ovdje piše A.C.O Gaming na Instagramu, ali za sad se zovem A.C.O The Freak, ali nema to veze. Šta god ubacite, pojavit će se Instagram, followajte me i vidimo se u sljedećem klipu. Hvala lepo na podršci, ljubim vas Soko.